What did you do before? Tell me about yourself.
An instructor asks newly arrived refugees how they made a living in their home countries. One woman says she was a farmer.
A farmer in Uganda.
There was also a butcher and a woman who sold tomatoes and bananas. They're preparing responses to typical job interview questions in a vocational English as a second language class, also known as VESSEL. The program combines instruction in language and job readiness. Nearly 24 of its students are already earning a paycheck, but the program is losing money.
We were notified that we were going to see a 34% reduction in the funds that support that program.
Donna Duvin leads the International Rescue Committee's office in San Diego. IRC holds a county contract to offer the course to refugees after they're first resettled. But fewer arrivals means fewer government dollars for programs like VESSEL.
As the numbers began to fall, the support that we had from the county that was passed through dollars from the federal government, those declined as well.
Cuts to the VESSEL program are just one example of this ripple effect. The IRC saw an 85% drop in arrivals since 2016. This caused budget challenges, and the organization eliminated 15 positions over the 2 years. That includes 2 employees who were former refugees. Duvin says the agency also pulled more than half its staff away from housing new arrivals and toward programs that support thousands of refugees already living here.
We've got the ability to support refugees and asylees and vulnerable populations beyond that initial period through many of the programs that we have developed over time, and those are the programs in particular that are really growing and being sustained with private support now.
An agency in Orange County has shifted away from resettling refugees altogether. Jose Serrano at World Relief Southern California says it now focuses on legal and immigration services.
And so we were already managing and doing that on as another department. And it just happened to be that with the current administration, the number of refugees entering the United States decreased drastically. Therefore, we were forced to kind of just focus on immigration and legal services.
Other offices across the country, including in Orange County, have closed entirely. That leaves previous refugee arrivals without the help of the agency that first resettled them.
What does the Constitution do? I don't know.
Classrooms at San Diego Continuing Education are also feeling the impact. President Carlos Turner Cortez says enrollment was down this year for courses that typically serve refugees.
Seeing approximately a 30% decline, and we anticipate, as we're tracking numbers in other programs, that the numbers are going to have a even greater decline as a result of some of the actions that have been taken at the border regarding asylum seekers over the past summer.
The decline is mostly affecting courses in English and basic skills, but Turner Cortez says he expects to see a larger impact on citizenship classes over the next year. He says campuses are compensating by adding classes in other areas.
We pivot and we respond to these economic and demographic shifts, and we are expanding our 75-plus free job training programs.
A spokeswoman for San Diego County says so far its refugee employment and support programs are making do with the budget reductions because the population it serves is also slightly smaller. But the agency expects to learn about more cuts this week. And even bigger changes to the national resettlement system are coming. The State Department says it'll fund fewer agencies next year. Taryn Mento, KPBS News.